By head coach Dave Tippett. Again, if you have questions, please use the raise hand function. If you have a follow-up question, please ask it following your first. We'll start with Jason Gregor, TSN 1260.
Good afternoon, Dave. Any lineup changes today?
Yeah, Yamamoto won't play, and Turris will come in for him, and Mike Smith will play goal.
Okay, so Yamo, I'm assuming banged up a little bit.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about the Neil Chase on McLeod line and what you've liked? And you've had now, I think, close to 10 games from Ryan McLeod. You probably have a better sense of what you've got as a young player.
Solid player, positionally very sound, gaining more and more confidence every game with his puck play, and transport the puck well with those two big guys on the wings. He does a lot of the transportation of it, and then if they can get in the offensive zone, they can be dangerous around the front of the net, just like the goal that Neil scored the other night. So they've been pretty solid so far. Hopefully we'll continue to grow them here the next two games.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Terry Jones, Post Media.
Dave, I don't know if you noticed it last night, but the Boston Bruins sat 15 regulars. And I'm kind of curious what your intention is, particularly in terms of McDavid and Draisaitl, but other veterans as well on that game on Saturday.
I don't know how they went about doing that. I know we couldn't do that. We have a salary cap issue and roster issue, so we couldn't do it even if we wanted to. So it's a mute question for me.
Well, have you made any decisions in terms of Draisaitl and McDavid in particular?
No, they both want to play the games.
Reed Wilkins, 630 Ched.
Thanks, Sean. Hi, Dave. David, basically in the second half of the season, your penalty kill is now up around 93%. And I'm not saying it was bad before that, but it was more kind of middle of the pack. What's transformed it to that extent?
I think there's been a number of factors to it. We early on in the year, we struggled a little bit. We had some bad luck with some bounces. Then it's kind of like our goals against. When Schmitty came back, our goals against went down. Our penalty kill started to improve. I think Jim Playfair's done a great job with the structure of it. We've tried some different people on it, and it's we feel comfortable with it going into the playoffs. It's been steadily getting better, and that's what we're looking for. And the structure of it is pretty sound. I like the discipline we've had. We haven't taken a lot of penalties, so the ones we've had to kill are the number of them is down per game. So all those factors add up to a better penalty kill.
And I know it's been headed this way for a while, but it became official last night that it'll be Oilers Jets in the first round. Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering, what you think now that you know that matchup, and I know it's different franchises, but there is some history going back between the fan bases that can remember the series of the past.
Yeah, I mean that's they're a different franchise, but it's you're watching it as it comes along just to see who it's going to be. Now you know your opponent, so we've got 2 more games here to kind of prepare and keep good habits in place, and then we'll dig into Winnipeg on starting next week. But it's not as if we don't know them. We played them 9 times this year. It's you know them well, they know us well, so it'll be a good series.
Jim Matheson, Post Media.
Dave, is Turris just a plug and play in terms of Yamamoto, or will he play in a different line?
No, Turris will play with Draisaitl and Nugent Hopkins.
And the situation with Haas and Nygaard, are they going to be able to play in the playoffs, or are they
possibly we'll get them one game? Nygaard looked good out there today, so I think he's a possibility for Saturday, and we'll see where Haas is. Both of them have been skating. I think both of them would. There's a possibility that they could play on Saturday.
And do you have room to bring some taxi squatters then for that Saturday game with your cap situation?
It'll be see where we are with injury situations with bringing those 2 guys back. We have players on emergency, so we'll have to. I talk to Bill Scott every day about what I can do and what I can't do, and that's one of the factors.
So you're not a mathematician?
We've got 32 players right now. I need to be a mathematician.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions, media? Thank you. This concludes Dave Tippett's media availability.